classification of nerve fibers. See, there are so many stimulus in the world, and they are different stimulus which have to be perceived differently. Some stimulus are slow, some are fast, some are sharp, some are related to temperature, some are related to pressure, weight, etc., etc., etc. Are all these stimulus carried in one single way, or is it different for different stimulus? What do you people think? We have a topic as classification of nerve fibers, and the classification was given in two ways. One is the Erlanger-Gasser classification. Erlanger-Gasser classification. And the other is Lloyd-Hunt classification. Lloyd-Hunt classification. So according to the Erlanger-Gasser classification, first we will study this and then the Lloyd-Hunt. According to the Erlanger-Gasser classification, we have divided the nerve fibers into three types: A, B, and C. And all this is based on the degree of, what is the basis? The basis is the degree of myelination. Yes or no? So, as we go down, the myelin mass decreases. The myelin mass decreases. So, it will be maximum in the A fiber and minimum or absent in the C fibers. So, A fibers are thickest and myelinated and C fibers are non-myelinated. The A fibers are the thickest and the C fibers are small, slender and thin. Okay. So the A fibers are further divided into alpha, beta and gamma. Beta and gamma. Okay, so remember, this classification is not on the basis of the type of impulse the nerve fiber is carrying, whether it is carrying a sensory or a motor impulse. No, it is on the basis of myelination, number one, and number two is the thickness of the nerve fibers. So first we will talk about the type of, this is mixed. It's motor also and it's sensory also. Beta fibers are sensory and gamma fibers are totally motor. Okay. Now, when they are carrying the mixed fibers, so in mixed it is both sensory and motor. So for motor, what are they carrying? Alpha motor neuron. This motor is nothing but the alpha motor neuron which you have studied in the neuromuscular junction, the alpha motor neuron. And the sensory are carrying, this is very important, fibers for proprioception. What is proprioception? The joint position sense. That is proprioception. Many people don't know what's basically proprioception का मतलब होता है कि अगर मेरा जॉइंट ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है तो मुझे पता हो कि मेरा जॉइंट ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है. अगर मेरा जॉइंट ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है तो मुझे पता हो मेरा जॉइंट ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है. What is this joint, by the way? Wrist joint. And what type of joint is it? Hinge joint. Which joint is this? What is ankle joint? Are ankle joint and wrist joint the same type of joints? Okay, this is a homework. Then put it in the comment section when you get the answer. Then the beta fibers. The beta are the sensory fibers and they carry fine touch. What touch? The fine touch is very important. And the gamma fibers are the motor fibers, so they carry the muscle reflexes and tone. And tone of the muscle. fine touch is carried by A beta. Remember, fine touch is carried by A beta. Then the B fibers. Okay. One more fiber is left over here. Gamma के अलावा there is a delta fiber. And delta fiber carries pain. So it will be sensory or motor. It carries sharp pain. Not just pain, sharp pain. That means एकदम से जो हुआ, एकदम से मैंने एक पिन चुभोई तो this will be carried by which fiber? A delta fibers. Fast pain or sharp pain. Okay, so we'll quickly revise. A fibers, they are classified into alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Alpha are mixed, which may be motor or sensory. Motor is the alpha motor neuron and the sensory one is carrying the senses for proprioception. The next is A beta. A beta are sensory and they are carrying the impulses for fine touch. Then the A gamma, they are motor for muscle reflexes and tone. And the A delta, which carries sharp pain or first pain. Then we come on to beta. Then we come on to B fibers. Now tell me. B fibers are myelinated fibers. They are myelinated fibers, or let's say they are the preganglionic fibers. And the C fibers, they are unmyelinated fibers. Unmyelinated fibers, and they carry two impulses. One they are postganglionic. You remember this, and they carry the senses for slow pain. Carry the senses for slow pain. So, I think we are completed with the type of nerve fibers. You should know which is the sense for fine touch. Fine touch. Tell me. Fast pain. Slow pain. Preganglionic and postganglionic. Answer these questions. Fine touch. Which is the fiber? A. Which is the fiber for fine touch? Tell me. A beta. Fast pain. A delta. Slow pain. C fibers. Preganglionic. B fibers. Postganglionic. C fibers. C fibers are unmyelinated. Okay. So, now there are few MCQs that you must know, that which fiber is more susceptible to compression and hypoxia. So, which is more susceptible to compression? For compression, the most susceptible fiber is A alpha greater than A beta. And for hypoxia are the B fibers. So with this we have come to an end to the Erlanger-Gasser classification, and the next classification is the Lloyd-Hunt classification. Lloyd-Hunt classification. And the Lloyd-Hunt classification is exclusively for the sensory fibers. It does not cover the motor fibers. So it includes not these A, and it includes 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there will be no, so it includes A alpha, A beta, 3 is A gamma, A delta. Gamma will be present or not? Gamma is motor, it will not be present. A alpha ka bhi only sensory component is present. Okay, and then the C fibers. The B fibers are also absent. Okay. So this is the classification that I wanted you to remember. A is further classified into A and B. A is for muscle spindle. Sensory is from muscle spindle, and this is from Golgi tendon. B. For detailed video on muscle spindle and Golgi tendon, you can put it in the comment box. I will explain it to you. This is the end to the types of nerve fibers. I hope you enjoyed it and gained something from it. And if you liked my channel and if you liked this video, please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. And all the best. Bye-bye.